Yo, what's up you guys, Havoc once again bringing you guys today's video. Today I thought I'd go ahead and talk about the Giant King. Yes, a lot of you probably sitting there like, wow, Havoc, this is all you can think of right now? Giant King, really? So I thought I'd go ahead and talk about it a little bit because this is just an update idea, guys. This is not something that will add into the game. This is just a discussion on a topic, you know. This is just a general thing, you know. It's not something they will add into the game. It's not a sneak peek. It's not something that I'm confirming. It's not something that I want in the game. This is just an update idea. So like any other idea, this idea has been floating around in the internet for about a year now. October, I think, last year, someone posted a post about the Giant King, of course. So I thought I'd go ahead and talk about the Giant King a little bit, you know, what he would do and what he will not do to make him not OP, because a lot of you are probably thinking, well, the Giant King will be OP. Discussion closed. Well, not really, you know. Everything has, if they made a P.E.K.K.A king or something, he wouldn't really have to be OP, you know. They can configure him, they can do this, or not him, her. So they can, you know, do this and that to make her not OP. They don't have to make everything OP because something in the game is already strong. Someone posted in the Clash of Clans forums, and this is what he said. I think his name is Del's Gaming Channel. So this is what he said: the Giant King would be good since giants always get destroyed, so this will not be overpowered. That's actually true. Giants alone don't deal too much damage, and they don't really last long. So he's not going to be walking around like with some massive damage. That would be like a Golem King or something, which will be extremely OP. So, you know, so the Giant King would be that king that just walks around like the king. He deals a little bit of damage like the king, of course. He's not going to be so OP, and he will have a little bit more health than the king. So he would be kind of like that, of course, as I said before, a little bit of a tank. And as far as the ability goes, a lot of you are probably thinking, well, what's the ability? You know, what would the Giant King do? Well, there's not much he can do, because if we put a race spell on him, he would be extremely OP because he would wreck and he would, you know, I don't know. And if we put a heal spell around him as a ability, it would be just too much as well, because of course he would have more health than he already has. Basically any spell on him would be OP, because this, you know, the Giant King is something that if you add something more, he would be OP. And you know, just a Giant King alone with no special ability would be good, but he has to have an ability, you know. He has to have something that he would do like any other king or queen that they would do. So this guy on the forums again posted that the Giant King would spawn 1 or 2 wall breakers to help him with the walls. Now this actually makes kind of somewhat sense, because, you know, giants tend to stuck, you know, tanks in general, or any other troop in the game, every troop in the game actually gets stuck on a wall, and especially a giant, you know, that has no big dealing damage. If he got stuck in a wall, it would be a nightmare, because then your king is basically useless. The Giant King is basically useless if he gets stuck on a wall. At least the king, the Barbarian King, has an Iron Fist, which if he gets stuck on a wall, then you pop that in and boom, you get past the wall. But with the Giant King, he would probably go ahead and spawn 1 or 2 wall breakers to help him with the wall, but he wouldn't break the entire wall. That would kind of be not fair to the other player, because of course the wall will be gone. So you don't want to go ahead and destroy the entire wall. It would kind of help him with the wall, so you can go ahead and try and break in that wall easily. So that's my idea, guys. Of course, some of it is by Del's Gaming Channel on the forums, but I wanted to go ahead and see what you guys think, because mine and Del's Gaming Channel, we just might sound retarded by saying all this stuff about the Giant King, you know. So I want to go ahead and hear what you guys think. Like the last video that I did with the Witch Queen, you guys gave me some good feedback, some good support, some good comments, and I want you guys to go ahead and do that again. See what the Giant King will do, or any other king or queen that would, you know, possibly be added into the game. So comment below your ideas. I'd love to hear from you guys. And yeah, so you guys, just an idea for the game, nothing too serious or big. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Like the video if you guys enjoyed, and peace out, YouTube. See you all in the next one. Peace.